Hi, this is Dodger and you're watching my show. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but the camera quality on this episode is way better than any other news episode I've ever made. Really excited about it. We now have like a community, family, house camera for all of us, and both Ro and I do like vloggy stuff, and we've had ideas for other things that we'd love to do and like better quality before. So really excited about it. I'm really excited about it because I do these 3 times a week. And you guys have been with me through so many terrible cameras. Unfortunately, as excited as I am, the gaming news that I have to talk about today isn't all that exciting, but you know, it's like a test video. First time using the camera, we'll see how it goes, we'll see how the audio is. That's the only thing that I have no idea whether or not the audio is going to be picked up correctly, but it would be easy to fix, so fighting! So first piece of news is that Blizzard released their female version of the Pandaren race for World of Warcraft. Now the male version of the Pandaren looked like a panda. Like, the body shape and the form and the size, it was just like, it's obviously a bear. And the male form has been out for a really long time. We saw it at BlizzCon, we've seen it in pretty much all of their footage so far. So now we're seeing the female version, and to me, it just looks like, they took a dwarf body and then put a panda head on it. It just, like, obviously the face looks like a bear, but the body doesn't look like a bear body. And I understand that they're bringing in the Pandaren race to bring in a totally different demographic of players. So they're like, well, the pandas have to look cute. Like, the girl pandas have to look like adorable girl pandas, and the boy pandas have to look like all round and huggable and whatever. I guess, like, I really wanted them to pull a Tauren. You know, Tauren females basically look like Tauren males. Pandaren females don't look like Pandaren males. They don't look like pandas. They look like dwarves with panda heads. But on the plus side, they will be way easier to cosplay as. Period. Second piece of news, Kid Icarus Uprising for 3DS is finally going to be coming out on Friday. And I don't know how many of you have actually played this game at conventions or whatnot, but it's very hard to play. It's a very complex battle system and play system, and apparently it's going to be coming with a little stand. No extra cost, it just comes with the game because they realized that this was a huge issue. People were playing the game and going, I don't know, how do I use the stylus and all the triggers and the D, I can't. Now at first when they told people about this stand, you know, a free stand coming with the game, how sturdy really is this thing going to be? Apparently people who have used it and played with it already actually really like it. Haven't had any problems with it like moving around or getting jarred. It holds it pretty tightly so that you're able to use the stylus and not have to support the whole rest of the thing with just your one hand being like, why? And I'm not just complaining about that because I was really bad at it, but I feel like it could have been better. Maybe if my hands were bigger. That's all I'm saying. The stand, of course, can be folded flat so that it can be stored easily. Here's my issue with it, though. Its existence, just in general, is that you're having to use it with a platform that is supposed to be handheld. What is the point of creating a game for a handheld system when you have to put it on a little stand on a table so that you're able to play it adequately? I know that it's not necessary and that you don't need it, but imagining playing that game again, I would need the stand. My hands, I would need the stand. Feeding the purpose of handheld. That's all, that's it. Yep, over, done. Any of you who play Street Fighter Cross Tekken or just love the fighting game scene in general, there are a few infinite combos that have been found in Street Fighter Cross Tekken so far. Apparently a patch is going to come out to fix them. For those of you who don't know, an infinite combo is essentially a combo that a character can do and then immediately loop it. So you can just keep doing it and then just kill a person. They have no way of getting out of it. Now it sounds awesome for a person who might find an infinite combo to be like, oh, I am unbeatable. This is great, but in terms of the balance of the game in general, they're just a terrible thing to have in the game. So it's something that once they've been found, they want to immediately fix it so that, you know, playing fair. Everything goes fairly. Also, sometimes it has to do with the size of the character. Like, Kazuya has an infinite combo that only works on larger characters, so not the entire roster, but Kazuya is in all of the editions of the game, like all of the versions for all the different platforms. So it's something that anybody could figure out how to do, could do on people like, say, Hugo, Hugo's doomed. Hugo is doomed against Kazuya if you know the infinite combo. So it's things like that where you need to try to fix it as soon as possible. There's actually a video of all of the infinite combos online. I will link you guys to it in the description if that's something that you're interested in. I love watching stuff like that, so yeah. Anywho, that is my show. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a positive or a negative response, feel free to leave it in my comment section, and if you want to have coffee with me, you can click wherever I put the annotation and it'll take you to my other channel. But otherwise, I hope that the beginning of your week is going awesomely, and I will talk to you guys again on Wednesday. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah! I can't.